Hi YouTubers, welcome to another review. Today I'll be reviewing The Walking Dead episode 12 season 4. This episode was about Daryl and Beth basically, and I quite like this one because it's a lot more calmer and we see more like survival like techniques and the lifestyle, like the true survival, like basically the real life situation. And like I say, it's a lot more calmer, and this is more about, a bit like last week I was saying, more about the characters. My favourite scene was definitely the ending, because it was just, the music really fitted it and it was quite a nice little ending. And I couldn't stop laughing when Beth and Daryl just putting their fingers up to the house on fire, because that was just brilliant. That it was definitely nice to see at the end, like the two characters getting along, and we basically see them just getting on with surviving. Out of all the episodes of season 4, the second half, this is definitely, I think, the first one where it's just based on two characters, no one else, just them, which reminded me a bit like when the governor returned in season 4 and he was being that Brian guy. That's how it was kind of like. I really liked that we saw more emotion between two characters, because Beth in the past, she's kind of one who's just there, and Daryl, we just see him fighting like nothing really else, although he's one of our favourite characters. But there were scenes like when Beth was so desperate just to get a drink, and you know, she was just still, like she said, so sad over the death of her dad, and she just found this like an opportunity to do something she never got to when he was alive. And there's also Daryl, his anger when that walker was just coming at him. He just smashed. We could just see the anger in his face, how he just took it all out on that walker, and he was just smashing its face. When on my other review, when we saw these two, I did say that it was quite boring between characters, and I wouldn't say it's boring. Now looking back, I'd say comparing that and including the first bit of this episode, it was pretty much awkward between those two, because they didn't really have any conversation. But after sitting down, taking it easy throughout the episode, we got to know more about the characters and they got to know more about themselves. There was just tiny little past references, like to do with the prison and what about Sophia. There was more, but I can't really remember. That's quite funny to see when they had to hide in the boot, because going back to what I said about seeing the survival, real life and that, which I couldn't really explain, but like, you know, instead of, oh, we can find a house or something, that's probably what you'd have to do, just hide in a boot and just hope for the best. But yeah, it was an alright episode. It wasn't one of my favourites, but still putting the tension as always in The Walking Dead, getting walkers, surprises and that, but I don't feel that much in this episode. It was good to see an actual, not cut into one pair of characters or more to the next, just stuck on those characters, seeing their survival journey. For episode 12, I'll probably give it a 7 out of 10. Like I say, episode 11 I did quite enjoy, and episode 10 was alright, or better. But, you know, it's not too bad. It's a nice look at the characters, see how they're coping. And next week we're seeing these two back, which is good, and they look like they're in a bit of trouble, as well as Maggie's group. And it looks really scary next week, so that'd be good. And Should be a lot of intense scenes in it. So that wraps up for this week. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, it helps me out. Subscribe, that'd be nice. Comment if you feel free. I guess thanks for watching. Goodbye.